Welcome to the Impact Business Show. I'm your host, Annalise Warren, a marketing agency CEO, business strategist, digital marketing mentor, wife, and mama of 4 little ones. Stay tuned for conversations with successful, purpose-driven business leaders, as well as practical marketing strategies that you can action right away. We are here to help you master your marketing, build your business, and change the world. So let's get into it. Hello, Annalise Warren here. Welcome back. Now, today we're going to be talking about how we can review what has gone on the last quarter, the last 3 months, and then use that information to make a plan for the next 3 months. So what I see too many entrepreneurs doing is that they do something for a week or a couple of weeks and it doesn't work, and then they don't have the numbers behind it. They don't get the feeling of satisfaction from it, and then they move on. They don't give things enough chance to actually get results, to actually get enough numbers to look at the data properly. So what I like to do is come up with a 3-month plan, and then at the end of the 3 months, we review all the statistics, we review how we're feeling about things, and then we make the new plan. So that's the process I'm going to walk you through today, and that I encourage you to find some version of for yourself so that you can implement that in your business. All right, let's get into it. So this is a 4-step process. First, we're going to look at the statistics. Then we're going to look at the emotions. We're going to look at the plan, and we are going to then map out our calendar. So the statistics, what are we looking at here? What we need to pay attention to is, first and foremost, sales, clients, whatever that looks like for you. What was that number for however you want to measure it, in the 3 months, month by month, weekly, if that's what you do? What were those sales like? What was that based against your projection? So we're not putting any emotion behind these things. We are just looking at the numbers. We're getting the data. So be recording the clients, be recording the consultations. How many sales did you make? How many conversations did you have to make those sales? So what was your conversion rate from consultation to sale? Did you run any ads? What were the results of those ads? What was your cost per lead or cost per acquisition? Then if you were sending out emails, what were your open rates? What were the best headlines? How many people actually read your emails? Which ones got the most replies? Look at if you have a podcast or a video show, what were the statistics there? How many downloads? How many subscribers? How many listens? How many shares? So really have a look at all of those numbers. The same with social media. Look at your groups, your group numbers, the posts, the engagement. What posts worked really well? What worked less? What images do people respond to? What categories? What topics? What conversations? What did people respond to? How many DMs did you get? Think about the numbers that are relevant for you and really dive into all of them. We track this week by week on a spreadsheet, all of the numbers that are important to us. So then I can just go to that spreadsheet every quarter and have a look. We'll also then be seeing trends. We can catch things in between that 3-month mark. If things are decreasing or declining, we can really be on top of it. But every 3 months, we really look at everything holistically in terms of the data. Then we're going to move on to the feels. What felt good that last 3 months and what didn't? What do you want to do more of? And what do you want to do less of? And that includes the who as well. Who were you around that really made a difference in the way that you felt in your business? And who maybe should you be spending less time with? And that is in terms of business and life as well, because we want to structure our business around our life, not the other way around. This is really important. So how you felt includes your fitness and your well-being and your health. How did you feel? And maybe why, and what could you do to feel better? The same as what meetings did you have that were productive? What kinds of meetings did you enjoy? What kinds of meetings became fruitful? Was it connect calls or was it consultations? And this includes the social media that you're on, maybe any launch events. How did it all feel? Really think about what felt good, what you enjoyed doing, what gave you energy versus what felt like a chore that you probably could do less of or you could outsource. So once we've looked at the stats and we've looked at how we felt, then we're going to look at all of that and do more of what's working, and we're going to do less of what isn't working or eliminate it or tweak it. So that's when we create our plan. And this plan needs to cover 3 areas. It needs to cover how you're going to get leads, how you're actually going to get in front of people, then how you're going to nurture those and how you're going to build a relationship with those people, and then how you're going to sell to your audience and serve them through selling. So you need those 3 elements in your business all the time. You need to always be getting leads, you need to always be nurturing leads, and you need to always be selling to them. So by always, that doesn't mean every day if you're just a one woman, one man show, but you need to always be in that process and knowing when that is going to be happening. So make sure that you are looking at the statistics, considering all of how you felt and putting those 2 things together, and then coming up with a plan to get leads, to nurture leads, and to sell. When we do this is step 4. We are going to do this in our calendar, because often we have these big grandiose ideas about what is actually possible. And then when we time block it, we realize, oh, whoops, we don't have enough time to do that. So write down your plan and then get out your calendar. I like to color block different activities. So social media engagement is one color, content creation is one color, meetings are another color. And I look at the calendar and we take everything off it. You make sure that your calendar is pretty much a blank slate, except for maybe your family commitments on there. And then you piece back in when you want to be working, what you want to be doing when, based on your energy levels. For example, I'm not going to be content creating really late at night most of the time, because it's not going to work in with what I'm doing. Most of the time, my content creation is going to be early in the morning. Same with meetings. When do you want to be having those? Have a look at your calendar, make sure that your exercise is in there, your nutrition, your household, everything, your life is in there, and piece in your business around it, and making sure that you have enough time to do it. So you be realistic. So you don't say that you are going to create, a blog post every day if you don't have time on the calendar to actually create that blog post every day. So that is the 4-step process. I encourage you to go back and listen and pause the recording as you are actually doing these things and having a look at the statistics and having a look at every element and piecing it together, because you want to create a business that really does work for your life and not the other way around. So enjoy this process. This is my quarterly review. I hope that it helps you. Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Impact Business Show. 2 things you should know before you go. First, come and join the party. I'm live with free marketing training in the Social Marketing Method Facebook group every single week. That's where you can ask questions and get the answers you need to simplify your strategy and amplify your income. Go to annalisewarn.com/group to join and come and network with an incredible community of like-minded business owners. Now, second, if you have got any value from this episode, please rate, review, and subscribe, and share it out on your socials. Your support helps us reach more purpose-driven entrepreneurs and increase our impact in the world. Thank you, and I will see you next week. Bye.